I have this roommate. He is absolutely appalled by the noises that I make in my own room while I'm having sex.
Oh. I didn't know what she was going to say.
Okay, loud during sex. Interesting.
Yeah. Is that an issue?
Let's start the show. Sound Advice, how can I help you? Okay, Nicholas.
Hi, how are you? Welcome to Sound Advice with Beba and Nicholas, and then we got our great producer over here, Nicole.
Nicole. Welcome to Sound Advice, producer
Yay.
Nicole.
I'm only here because Kevin Plackey is out for a little bit.
Wait, you're not Plackey?
I'm not Plackey?
Hold on.
Wait, what?
I thought this was just a Halloween episode.
I'm Plackey's alternate ego.
Yeah, Nicole Plackey.
Yeah.
That's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Nicole Plackey. How do you feel?
I feel nervous.
Do you actually?
Nah.
No.
Nah, I feel excited, man. I feel like it was great to be invited to do the first episode and then getting booted out for Much Better Talent.
Oh my God.
And I'm glad that
You know
I'm
what?
a rebound.
No.
Is this show about rebounds? Because that's what I am.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to expose you right now. He's trying to gaslight the audience to think that we booked him and then dropped him, and we didn't. We wanted you to be our first guest, and then you got a job. Okay? And that's on you. That's your fault.
No, my job was to be here.
Well,
And then as it turns out, they wanted much better talent, much better looking talent, much funnier, and I totally get it. Now I'm here as a rebound because apparently they think I'm loud in the sack.
maybe. We'll find out.
I'm a whisperer.
I can't even. Okay.
I just whisper a lot. Hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Are you
Doing okay?
Are you finished? Did you finish?
Would you be okay with ASMR sex?
Oh my God. Yes.
Wow.
Look.
I don't really know what is it. What would that entail? Like you would just hear the sounds, like the.
Oh my God. Don't do that again. Okay? You're not allowed to do that again.
It's even worse when you're wearing headphones.
Hold on. There's a format to the show, Nicholas, okay?
Oh, hey, foreplay.
Okay. We're off the rails already. We shouldn't have given you a beer. Okay. We ask every guest this question before we get into voicemails.
Okay.
How sound is your advice?
No, actually, honestly, I do have a pretty good track record of telling people things that I think, and then them doing them.
And then does it work out for them?
Yeah,
Okay.
it does actually.
Then that's great. You give good advice.
I can't give myself good advice.
Well,
no good track record for me giving myself advice, but other people, yeah.
That's how I am too. I feel like I give pretty good advice, solid advice, and then I cannot take my own advice.
No.
Okay, so you give good advice.
I think so.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll see, you know?
Yeah. Always show the ankles. That's first advice. Always show the ankles.
No, you're a foot guy.
No, I'm not.
Well, you show your feet. Voluntarily, you come into this office all the time in a flip-flop. Am I wrong?
You are wrong because they're called Birkenstocks.
Oh, even worse. That's actually
if you
worse.
want to call a flip-flop a Birkenstock, now those are fighting words, baby.
Can I tell you something, though, about your feet? You have beautiful feet. No, I'm serious. I know this is great. I know. Listen.
I do have really nice feet.
Do you pedicure your feet? Do you go get them done or something?
I do.
I
do.
It's really
100%.
nice.
I 100% get pedicures.
Let me tell you something. This man, you're single, right? Are you single?
Yes.
Let him know.
Yes.
A single man with good feet exists. Drop a comment if you want to date Nick.
This just turned into a very strange.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's going to be 6 people out there let me see the feet. Let me see the feet.
No, yeah. Honestly, you should put it behind a paywall.
Yeah, I would say, Nicholas, do you have a WikiFeets page?
I bet you do. WikiFeet.
What's a wiki feet?
Oh my God.
I'll do it. I don't care.
I'll do it.
I don't care. What's a wiki feet? I can get paid for showing people my feet?
You don't get paid for WikiFeet. It's
That's
people
called
who
OnlyFans?
Yeah, that's OnlyFans. People will photograph your feet and rate them. But you don't know about it. So you might be on WikiFeet. You should Google.
Well, I hope I am on WikiFeet because I got the best damn feet around.
I think you do. You have beautiful feet.
Thank you. I didn't realize you took so much attention to my feet, but now I feel privileged and honored.
I love your feet. You want to touch tips? We do it every show. Relax.
I would say, Beba, based on your episode with Benison, we now know that you know the phone number.
I do know the phone number.
867-5309.
That's not the phone number.
No. Yes, if you watched our episode with Benison, you know that I now have this phone number memorized in this brain of mine. Do you want to hear it?
805.
Whoa. Do you know the rest?
No, that's
oh
all
my God.
I know.
I like put my finger on my head thinking I was like giving it to you. I was like, is this working? No. If you guys have any problems or you're like watching this episode right now, you're like, I need to hear my voice on this show because Nick looks like he gives good advice. Beba looks like she gives great advice. Call the number on the screen. I'm going to tell you the phone number right now without even looking at it on the screen. It's 805-601-7259. Sorry, I memorized it. What are you going to do about it?
Well, I hope you memorize it. You do it every week.
No, I don't do it every week. I do it every other week. And I don't have to memorize it. I decided to memorize it. Okay?
Wow.
There's a distinction.
This is a C+ student right here.
Yeah, B-. Should we get into the first voicemail? We got a little snippet of it. Loud during sex. I'm interested in the details of this.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, real talk. I have this roommate. She is absolutely appalled by the noises that I make in my own room while I'm having sex. And I am being as quiet as I know how to be, so I don't know what to do. Like, she is actually banging pots and pans. She is screaming at my door to shut the up. Like, I'm in a lease, and I can't get out of it, and I don't drive, so it's not like I can go to them. They have to come to me. So, yeah, any advice you could give on this matter would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Bye.
Well, first off, good for you. You got multiple dudes coming over. Fantastic.
Wait.
They got to come to me. I don't have a car. Wait, you don't have an Uber? You don't have the bus ticket? But
bus ticket.
How loud is she, and what kind of noises are we talking about?
I mean, loud enough for a roommate to be banging pots and pans and screaming, "Shut the up." That must be loud. She's like, "Woo!"
Yeah. It's like, no, hey, look,
No,
Sarah,
no.
stop. No, give it to me, Bob.
Oh my God, Nick, Nick, are you loud during sex?
I am. Look, I am not. I'm not loud. I just. It's so silly to me that when people are like extra loud. But
Here's
wait,
the
are
thing.
you a screamer?
No, but let me tell you something. Hold on.
That wasn't convincing.
Let me tell you something, and I think a lot of girls can relate to this. Okay,
Yeah.
First of all, do you know of anyone who's ever faked an orgasm with you?
I will say I did. All right, so I had. All right, so.
Oh my God, you're short-circuiting right now.
I don't.
Having a hard time. You don't think so?
I don't think so.
But probably.
I don't think so.
I need to hear. We should have researched
You think
this.
so? 100%?
Can you see if there is a percentage of the amount of women who have claimed to have faked an orgasm? It must be 105% of women.
Well,
I'm not saying they haven't, but
from
with me,
Psychology Today, a study was done on why women make noises during sex, and it found that 66% of women moan just to speed up their partner's orgasm, while 87% moan to pretend that they are reaching their peak.
So you said that you have a problem
So
with
they
you
just-
last too long?
So women want it.
They're like TikTok,
they're like,
Nick.
it's over. But I'm pretty good at what I do.
Okay, okay.
Well,
This is going to be an issue with you. I'm going to break you down today,
Dude,
okay?
Oh,
Listen.
Nick, you're a lot more worse than you thought. It's like,
No.
grammar?
It's not that you're bad. I think women need so much more to get off. I mean, I need the wind to be blowing in the right way. I need the music, the way it smells, like the air conditioner.
The way it smells.
I'm telling you, it needs to be perfect conditions. Like, oh, it's a good day to.
let's also go like in the female anatomy. There are multiple points that need to be
addressed.
Exactly. So I think if a guy is taking a long time, and they already know, like there's a moment where you go, I'm not going to get off today. I know I'm not. It's not going to happen in this session. So would love for you to finish up so that we can keep this day moving along, right? Huh. So you just fake an orgasm, not because it's anything other than like, let's keep today moving. Like, I don't need to be having sex for this long. And guys who are obsessed with porn see porn and the girls are like, That's not how girls are like taking deep breaths.
No, yeah, well, they shake a little bit too when they. Well, anyway, no. I think the loud.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, I know.
You've had sex before, right? Has everyone here have had sex?
No, I just think I do think that women will fake it. And I'm sure that somewhere along the line, maybe somebody faked it with me, but
For sure. Yeah. And you have to accept that.
I don't know who it would be.
Okay.
I'd have to go through all 6 women that I've ever hooked up with.
Okay, 6 this week.
Oh, that's very bold.
No, let me give this girl advice. First of all, slay. Like, good for you, girl. Like, get it, girl. But I will say, experiment solo by yourself. Like, I'm talking masturbate. I hate that word so much. It like makes me want to cry. The way that people hate the word moist, I hate the word masturbate. But here I am saying it twice. Okay. And now 3 times. Masturbate.
Masturbate.
By yourself. And really, when you are climaxing, take notice of whether or not you're screaming the way that you do when you're with a partner. I think oftentimes we are performative in sex, especially as women. You are. You're like... if you're not connected to your body, and so if you're connected to your body and you're doing it alone or whatever, and you're screaming, then like go off, whatever. In that case, there's a time and a place. Like, you do have to be considerate of your roommate. You do. You live with somebody. You have to be like, annoying. It's annoying. Don't have sex when she's there. And if she's there, go get an Airbnb and like let your freak flag fly. Scream at the top of your lungs like you're being murdered. I don't care.
Or maybe gift your roommate some like noise canceling headphones.
Okay, that's also an option.
No, I mean for sure, right?
I'm like, get an Airbnb. She's like, get headphones.
Well, you know what drives me crazy is when you hook up with a chick who's like loud at your place, but then when you hook up at her place, it's ooh, be quiet.
Interesting. To me, she's faking an orgasm at your place.
But nobody asked her to.
Right.
I never asked her. Hey, did you fake that? Great.
You should ask women if they're faking their orgasms. When they're done, you should ask. You should be like, you should be like, did you actually? Because I really want to make you happy.
First off, I'm phenomenal. I'm phenomenal.
You just said you're average. There's a possibility.
I said I'm extremely average, which makes me phenomenal because most guys suck.
I'm saying there is a possibility that she may have faked it. So if you take also the initiative to be like, hey, I just want to make sure you did get off, right? Because I really want to get you off.
Yeah, I feel like the women that all 6 of them that I've hooked up with have
this week.
They've told me when they haven't. You know what I mean?
They have.
They've been very clear that I didn't, and I'm like, sorry, I couldn't hold it anymore.
We've been at this for a while, babe.
Because I think like I'm an interesting guy, like I'm a little unique. So I think like in order for me to actually like be intimate with somebody, they have to be a little unique. And I feel like there's like a certain level of honesty that happens right there.
That's good.
And I don't really do a lot of one night stands and stuff. Like that's not really my vibe. So I think that most of the time it's like a pretty honest thing. Like that's why I feel like yes, women fake orgasms, and I'm sure there's been one of the 6 that's faked it with me. But I feel like most of the time it's just like a pretty honest conversation afterwards. Because otherwise it's like, because here's the thing, it's like I'd rather not do it than halfway do it. And then if you're not having fun, I'm not like, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
It's
like,
not fun for you if somebody else is not having it.
Yeah.
The person participating is not having fun.
Yeah. Why,
and it's
what
like,
are you doing?
It is. Then it's a sex doll.
Yeah,
it's a glorified sex doll.
Just give me 5 minutes. I'll be done. Let me think about somebody else. It's
that's not fun. Oh man. Wait, do you have advice for her?
I think my suggestion would be, get your roommate maybe some noise canceling headphones.
Yeah.
I think maybe I think also like try to be more intimate. Like, because I feel like, like with those sounds, like a lot of times it's like a lot of extracurriculars happening.
That's what I'm saying. It's performative.
You know what I mean? So if you're like intimate with somebody, if you don't have a lot of one night stands, I guess, then it's like it's going to be quieter, Yeah.
And not to like shame this girl. There is absolutely a world where this is how she
I'm not
orgasms. No. I know. I'm just saying, like devil's advocate here. She may be like, I have done it alone. This is how I orgasm. This is how it goes for me.
That's
then
hilarious.
Great. Then the advice is like, first of all, try to get not out of your lease, but start looking for a new roommate or a new apartment, because obviously this isn't working. Your roommate sounds toxic, literally. Like banging pots outside of your door and screaming shut the up outside of your door while you're having sex is insane. That's an insane thing a roommate is doing.
What if it's 5 p.m. on a Tuesday and she's trying to watch Jeopardy?
Then get a job. Go
and your
to
roommate's
work.
just going to town.
But all of it just really sounds like not a healthy roommate situation.
Yeah. That's the biggest issue of all in this whole thing. It's not you. It's not your partner that you're having sex with. It's the roommate. The roommate's gotta go. You gotta get out of there.
Yeah, or like, make the dudes pay for your Uber.
Yeah, make the dude pay for your Uber.
Yeah.
Or the girl. We don't
Or the
know.
girl. Yeah, we don't know.
Whoever the partner
The
is.
partner.
Well,
The
I don't want to
partner.
be presumptuous. My bad.
Yeah.
Make the partner pay for the Uber. And if they want you that bad, they'll do it. You know what I mean? I've paid for Ubers before.
Wow. Again, single, good feet. Pays for Ubers. What else? What else you got? Wait, extraordinarily average? Is that what you said?
Oh, dude, I'm extremely average.
Extremely average.
In every way
Extremely
possible.
average, great feet, pays for Ubers.
But
That's
has
it.
clear communication
Clear
during
communication.
and make sure that,
Yeah.
their partner is pleased.
Lasts
So-
long, could be positive, could be negative.
It depends on what you're looking for. Yeah. If you're looking for a short, quick fix, I ain't your guy.
That's not the guy for you. Give me your best impression of a fake orgasm. Just one. Don't go crazy. Just give me like one moan. That's pretty good. Okay, let's get into the next voicemail. We have another one.
Oh, we have another one.
Yeah, we have another one.
All right, you guys ready?
Yes, we're ready. Nick, shut up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hi. I was wondering, how do I deal with the fact that I ended a 8-year relationship because the guy wasn't able to move forward and step up, and all of a sudden we're over, and he's become the man that I always knew he could be, and I made sure he
Girl.
could be. And now he's living the life that we were planning to.
Well, thank goodness you helped him get there.
You are out of control. Wait, that sucks. Okay, so she was with somebody for 8 years, wanted him to like essentially step up. They break up. He steps up. I'll kill him. No, I'll
You're
kill him.
furious.
I'll be at his funeral pretending like it wasn't me, but I will kill him. But that's tough. I think like in relationships, there is a false sense of control. I mean, in life, there's a false sense of control, right?
Yep.
And you get into a relationship, the honeymoon phase ends. And
That's
then,
when I get out.
of course, that's when you get out. Of course, that's when you get out. You go, I'm going to go get a pedicure. See you never.
Pedicure.
Yeah, it's your version of like, I'm going to get cigarettes. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm going to go get a pedicure. And he never came back.
Damn, his feet look good.
He's thriving. Look at his feet. It's so stupid. Oh my God. Okay, let me finish, okay?
Well, that's what she said.
Well, not to you.
Never.
Oh my God. Okay. Where was I? I'm getting hot. I feel like I'm in a constant blush this whole episode.
Yeah, dude, you're welcome.
Okay. In life, in relationships, in everything, there's a false sense of control. You think like after the honeymoon phase ends, you start sort of seeing the real person that you're dating come through. You're like, oh, I didn't know you did that. I didn't know you drank every night and that's how you self-soothe.
Don't look at me in the eyes when
Interesting.
you say that.
Oh, I didn't know every day you wake up and you're hungover and that sucks. You know, like, I don't know, stuff like that. I'm sorry.
No, you
I'm
came hella
targeting you.
judgy on that.
Whatever, you just start figuring out who people are. And so you feel like, well, I've committed X amount of time with this person already. And it's an investment. And you're like, well, I want you to be what I need you to be, right? So you start trying to like fix them, or like, I wish you would do this. And then they do it for a little bit and then they drop off. And I wish you would do this. They do it for a little bit and then they drop off. It's like kind of an every person thing. Like I think a lot of people experience that. So all that to say, first, you're not alone. 8 years is a long time to be with somebody and then break up, and that sucks. But I think if somebody you break up with is then thriving, to me, that's validation that it wasn't the relationship for you. Like that person is doing better because they're not with you. And that sucks. That's a hard pill to swallow. But like, I don't know, sometimes people hold each other back. It's not the right fit. And to me, the validation is like, they're thriving because it wasn't the right fit for them either. And you knew in the beginning when you were trying to like fix it, you were trying to figure out like, how do we make this work? How do we make this work? And once you let it go, they were like all good. Know that your time is coming too. You're going to thrive too eventually. It might not be right this second, but it'll come. Sorry, that's sound advice. Is that not good advice?
It is good advice. I didn't know if you were done or not. I was listening.
Thank you for letting me finish.
You're welcome. I'm a listener.
Well, and also,
I'm a listener.
this person deserves a partner who wants to thrive for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I it's always interesting for a lot of people. Like, you stay in the relationship knowing it's wrong. You know what I mean?
Deep breath on that one.
Like, you know it's wrong. You know it's not going to work out. But
Yes.
it's easier than, like, hitting the dating scene again.
And that's my thing. You've
whatever.
invested time, and you're
Yeah.
like, well, we're already here.
Yeah.
So can I fix you? No.
But, like, also, like, once you break up, like, sometimes there's also that, like, period after you break up where you're like, well, they weren't so bad. You know what I mean? Like, you have a revisionist history.
Yes.
Of like, that one time they made me eggs that one morning.
Right. You
Dude, that was
idealize
amazing,
the
you know?
past.
And it's
Graduation
like-
goggles.
Yeah, like, and maybe this guy isn't even thriving all that much, but, like, compared to, like, what she's looking at, you know? Like, I've done that with well, most of my... most of the women I break up with, the next relationship is the one that's gold for them.
Oh, you're good luck, Chuck.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I know Nicole is too. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely. I've had 6 of my exes get married to the next person they started
Yeah.
dating.
Yeah,
Oh my
big time.
God.
Yeah.
Does that affect you?
No, it makes me happy.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, well, because I mean, like, because most of the time when I've broken up with somebody, it hasn't been like, you know, like F you, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I hate you, you suck. It's like,
It's
this
like a
ain't
nice,
working.
like, parting of ways.
Well,
It
like,
didn't work.
The last chick wanted to have kids, right? And I was
You're
like,
like,
I'm not
"No,
ready for
thank
kids
you."
right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then it's just like, it wasn't like we didn't like have some huge blowout. It's like, hey, this is not where I'm at.
Okay. Also, you said something, though, about thriving, where, like, sometimes it looks like people are thriving. And you also said...
No, I think that's true. Like, when you look at somebody after you break up and you're like, oh my God, they're doing so well. But it's like but you know what they're like. Like, you know that Bill sits around playing video games all day on Sunday in his underwear eating Cheetos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then you see him out at a bar looking stellar. And
Right.
You're like, God, he must be doing so great.
And
you know?
and as you know, Bill doesn't change. You tried for 8 years. Bill's still on Sunday playing the video game. It's
Yeah.
true. I think you also said something important, which is you look back at your relationship with like rose-colored glasses. You idealize what it actually was versus the reality of it. My advice, if you do this, and if you see your ex thriving, write down the reasons why you broke up with them. Why did you break up with them? If you jot it down and like the act of writing it down, the act of seeing it, the act of like listing it out and seeing how many things, like trust your instincts. You didn't break up with them willy-nilly. It was an 8-year relationship. That's not nothing.
I'll take that. I back that up. I
Okay,
backed
thank
that up. I backed it up. I take that one. I back that up.
You backed that up.
Because I've been there. Because like there's definitely been times where like I ran into an ex out and about and stuff, and like you start having a conversation, and it's like all the good things. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're like,
Yeah, of
oh,
course.
this is why we got together in the first place. And then you're like, man, maybe this can work. And then like on the drive home or something, like you'd be like, oh yeah,
She was kind of a
yeah. I think the thing that this lady should start to take note of is like, why are you in a relationship for 8 years with somebody you know it's not going to work?
Excuse me, do not shame her.
I'm not shaming her. I'm just saying for her next relationship, so she gets a better idea of like what
I think
what
it's
went
just
wrong.
more the reminder, like, you can't change anyone else.
Yeah.
Yes.
If they choose to change, like they have to make the choice themselves.
Yeah.
And so the next relationship you get into, don't get into one that has the problems that you think that need to be fixed. Find someone whose problems are things that you can deal with and you're good with and are complementary to your issues.
When you see the red flag, really take it in. Not like, oh, red flag, I can change it into a yellow and then turn it into a green. No, it's a red flag.
Yeah.
Well,
keep
it's
it
about
moving.
acceptance, I mean,
Accept people how they are. No,
yeah.
totally. We have no control. Again, this just goes back to the first thing I was saying. You have no control in anything ever, 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 especially in a relationship, especially over another person. You cannot control another person. You shouldn't want to. You shouldn't want to.
When you break up with somebody, like I'll see like like I have friends that are women that I haven't hooked, like just like friends, you know, and I'll see I'll know that they hooked up with a dude, right, and I'll know who the dude is, and then I'll see the woman, she'll be like in a new relationship, right, and like she'll post on the Instagram. The new relationship.
Right.
And then I'll see that dude like every single post that she does.
Weird.
That's weird,
That's
isn't
weird.
it?
But it's
I know
also,
it's not on topic, but it just it always dumbfounds me because there's definitely a few women I know. I'm like, well, I know who that is, and I know that they're liking your posts still.
It also just feels like guys who try to keep themselves on your radar, and that's toxic. Just being like, don't worry, I'm still here. I'm still watching you. I'm still watching you. That's why when I break up, you're dead. Because it's
That's it.
Yeah.
Lights out. Take the phone number out of the phone type thing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, keep it just in case.
Do you
Just kidding.
do you unfollow them on Instagram?
Yes, they're blocked. Like they can't look at
wow.
my No. You no longer have access to me or my life. That is a privilege that I gave you when you were with me.
Right on.
I'm serious. You don't get access to me. Not everybody does, except everybody on Instagram because I'm public. Follow me at Beba_Rod.
And
I don't think I'm going to have any followers after this comes out.
Probably not.
Oh no, you are.
No,
They're
actually,
gonna be on WikiFeet.
No, you're gonna blow up after this. You're welcome, by the way.
You're welcome.
So I'm super excited because I get to be here for the first one of these.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay, this is our comment section where we posted. We actually had our first episode go live about 2 weeks ago at this point, maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I don't know. What is time? And you guys.
Great sell.
Thanks. You guys wrote in comments, and now we're going to read them. All the best ones.
Good.
Nicole, read them to us.
All right. So this was from the first episode with Haley on getting ghosted. Gabriel, the caller, commented.
Gabriel.
He said,
Gabriel.
Thank you for the advice. I'm still not sure how to talk to women. I'm 44 years old, and it seems like modern dating is so quick, and I'd like to take it slow.
I love it.
You know what? No, I'm a fan of Gabriel, okay? Because I don't know how to talk to women either. Let me tell you something. I am terrible. I don't know who Gabriel is, but let me tell you something, Gabe. I'm awful at talking to women. If it, dude, it is brutal when I try to talk to a woman.
What's
at
the
a
hardest
bar.
part? What's the hardest part?
Hi, how are you? Let me tell you, that should not be your opening line at a bar. Hey, how are you? It just freaks them out. Terrible at starting the conversation. Once I get into the pocket, I'm in the pocket.
Yeah,
it's
but
good. But
you need the initial.
I need an
intro. Okay, first of all, just to forget.
So you're not alone, and I'm not 44, but I'm old enough to have had some experience talking to women.
You do. You've had 6 girls this week.
No, in
Yeah,
my
this
life,
week.
In my life, Beba.
My favorite is that Gabriel said, he's like, I still don't know how to talk to women, like very much being like, you didn't give me any advice.
What advice do you give Gabriel?
First of all, I told him I would hook up with him.
Oh.
I told him I would
He's
hook
already
up with
won.
him.
He scored.
Yeah.
So he does know how to talk to women. See, it's a win already.
No, I think Gabriel, like him being like, I like to take it slow. I think we're in a world, correct me if I'm wrong, because you're out there still.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not a bad thing.
I know, but the way you said it made it sound
You're out
pejorative.
there still. No, I was being nice. Roll the tape back. I was being nice. It's nice to take it slow now. I think we're coming back to the pendulum swinging back to nice and slow is actually great. So if you want to take it slow, Gabriel, take it slow. I think somebody who really appreciates that is going to vibe with you.
But not too slow because you're 44.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Jeez Louise.
What?
You're
I'm just
out
saying.
here shaming these people
not shaming
who are
anybody.
putting themselves out there
I'm just
publicly.
saying, get on it. No, because here's the thing.
You don't know, he might not want kids.
No, because here's the thing. You can keep this, cut this. I don't care. It is
We're gonna
at
cut
44. The problem is he keeps going too slow. That's the problem. You gotta just at least just bite the bullet and get in the pocket. Cause
Okay.
that's
You know what? That's
no,
right.
and then once you
I
get
think
in
you're
the
right.
pocket,
I think you're right.
then you can go slow because for me that's I get in my head. So I'll be looking and starting to talk and then be like, oh, did you say the right thing? And what do you think? Are you wearing? And it's and then all of a sudden it's you're well, I'm gonna take it slow as an escape route, as to you know what I mean? Instead of just
sabotage
having that,
yourself.
Yeah, self-sabotage. So I think Gabriel's got to get in that pocket, and then once you find a young filly that you like, somebody you want to hold hands with, then take it slow after
You heard
that.
that, right? Okay.
Take it slow after that. Then you don't have to immediately jump to getting crazy and, making your roommates bang pots and pans. Maybe you could take her out to a nice coffee date, but you initially got to get in there. You got to just bite the bullet and just get in there.
Wait,
You know
a
what I
bunch
mean?
of people did reply to Gabriel that sort of echoed some of the advice that you guys gave, which was keep doing things that make you happy, and you'll find someone that enjoys doing the same things that you do.
Exactly.
Yeah, get in there, Gabe. Just start asking.
Let me tell
They
you
can't
something.
all say no.
I think that you're absolutely right. Just shoot your shot, and and know that you might get rejected, but just keep doing it because practice makes perfect.
Yeah. Well, he's already got a win with you, apparently.
Yeah, I hooked up with him. We already hooked up. We met up, we hooked up, and now we're good.
All right. From getting over your ex, that was also from the Haley episode. This is from Lizzie Liz. I had a problem with getting over my ex, but then one day I heard the song of Selena Gomez called Lose You to Love Me, and I felt like he's not worth it because he treated me like crap, so I dumped him right away.
Oh my God. Can you imagine Selena Gomez making you break up with a boyfriend? Do you know that song?
I don't.
I needed to lose you to love me.
It makes sense. It's a good song.
It's a great song.
I don't know. I've never heard it, but yeah.
It's good.
I can understand why it would be successful.
Good for you for having art influence and impact your life in that way.
Ooh, this was a fun piece of advice. From the same episode, someone said, for the breakup, I say wait a week or a month, but if nothing happens, then make something that reminds you of the breaker and destroy it to show yourself you can get over it.
Oh.
I love that. It's very witchy, very my vibe.
Wiccan.
Yeah, I love it. It's like write down the thing that they love the most and then burn it.
Oh, wow.
Have you ever heard of freezing names so people stay stuck? This is very Santeria stuff, but I'm just going to give it to you, okay?
Yeah.
If you hate somebody, hate them with the passion of 1,000 suns, obviously. You can't just like, oh, I think I hate them. You have to hate them. You write their name down, their full name down, and you put it in a freezer. And it is supposed to energetically keep them stuck, like put them in a rut.
Oh, wow.
Until you unfreeze them.
That's vicious.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Anyways.
But if you do that, aren't you also keeping yourself stuck?
Wow. Wow.
No?
You're absolutely right because you're like
you got to let him go in order for you to let go.
It's also like what this man's name is in my freezer.
Yeah.
That's keeping me locked in.
No, I don't know if I like that one.
Nick, you're absolutely right. Never mind. Disregard.
See, I got decent.
No, that was pretty good. I'm really impressed. Okay, are those all the comments?
Those were the comments.
Okay, guys, if you are watching this episode and you're like, wow, I need to leave a comment because I need to know about Nick's feet and being loud during sex, I have so much to say. Leave a comment and we will answer it in a couple of episodes from now. We don't film these currently live, you know.
If that loud chick is single, you know, you can always hit me up on Instagram.
Ooh. He has an apartment. Do you have a roommate?
No.
See? And
There
you'll
you
pay
go.
for your Uber.
Well, it depends on how far away it is.
Okay, we've come to the point of the show where we ask about unsolicited advice. Do you have any unsolicited advice?
Quality over quantity is my unsolicited advice that I live by.
I like that.
And I came up with it when I was in high school.
Quality over quantity.
Yes.
And it applies to everything.
It applies to everything.
I feel like it's a good life mantra.
Yeah.
It is.
Quality over quantity.
I feel that.
I dated the same woman all through high school, and like all my friends were like dipping around, and I was like, hey, nah, I got.
Because she was quality.
I got quality.
Wait.
Yeah.
Where is she now?
Back home. Yeah, doing her thing. I don't want to talk about her.
Why?
I miss her, man.
No, I was
No, I'm
gonna
just
say
kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
one that got away.
No, I don't believe that ever. Of the one that got away, because if they're the one that got away, they never would have got away.
Wow. The train won't leave the station if it's meant for you.
Yeah, I think so.
I like that. See, that's also good unsolicited advice.
But they could loop back around again.
Well, if they come back around again, then you make sure not to get back on, because that's never worked.
That's actually, well, that's true. But at high school, you're such a different version of
Yeah.
yourself. Like, it actually could work now. You don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. Are you going back home for Christmas?
No.
Okay. Here I am trying to, like, produce something.
Yeah.
Can I bring a camera with me?
Exactly.
I'm coming.
She doesn't even know I haven't talked to her in years. You just show up with a camera.
You show up, you knock, knock.
Her husband.
I love
answers
you.
the door.
Her kid. Daddy?
Wow,
Dada, is that
nose
you?
looks familiar.
Did we learn anything today? I learned some stuff today.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to get roasted. That's what I learned today.
We learned about ASMR
Like,
sex. We learned about Nicholas's feet.
Stop doing that, okay? Don't do it again. We learned that you get pedicures.
Yes.
That's huge.
100%.
And I think that a lot of straight men watching this episode should really take that from this episode.
I don't know why they don't. My brother, military, like blue collar,
like bro.
Yeah,
that's a boy.
Dude, I could get him into pedicures. He started getting pedicures. He's like, dude, they're so great.
They're
man.
so it's a fantastic way of relaxing. It's not gay, which I think is like a lot of guys are like, I'm not gonna get a pedicure. It's so gay. It's like
I don't know if it's 1996 anymore.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like they think it's like it's feminine, it's whatever. And
well,
it's
to be fair, I am mostly the only dude in there. When I go in, it's normally there's a lot of looks.
Of course, but when you walk in, do you feel like really proud to be like, I'm here to get a pedicure? When they're like, what do you need today? And you go, I need a pedicure. Or are you like, I need a pedicure?
I mean, normally I get high and then I go in there and I get a mani and a pedi at the same time.
Oh, you get a mani too?
Oh, for sure. Why you get one without the other?
Let me see your hands.
No, I haven't gotten one in a while and I'm embarrassed.
I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I also learned that you're Good Luck Chuck, and so are you.
Yeah.
But I'm off the market now, so I'm not luck chucking anyone else.
I hope you're not. Nicole the love of his life.
Yeah,
Nicole,
no.
What happened? Well, he was a long journey.
Listen, when the zombie apocalypse happens and I die immediately because I'm not surviving, then I really do hope that I Good Luck Chuck him and he finds another like warrior woman partner to survive the zombie wilderness.
Yeah.
How long do you want him to grieve for?
Well, in zombie apocalypse, I told him he only needs to grieve for like 3 days.
3 days?
Zombies.
What if it's not a zombie apocalypse?
Then she's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Nicole and Kale are forever. 3 days is a long time because who knows when you're going to die. He might die day 3. So
it's like Last of Us, right?
Yeah.
3 days could be eternity.
Yeah. And I have no desire to survive that.
No.
Yeah. If there's a zombie apocalypse, I'm holding my breath until I die. Like, I'm not even going to, like, I don't want to see a zombie.
You don't want to fight one? I don't even want to see a zombie. You just some dude slow walking towards you that you could definitely outrun. You're
I'm actually good.
He's like, no, you could for sure speed walk out of here to safety.
I'm like, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
I'm good. Wow. Okay, well, that's the show. We did it.
Yeah.
What's the phone number again?
The phone number, guys, if you want to call, 805-601-7259.
7259.
Aren't you impressed? That's kind of cool.
That's great. You learned the phone number.
Is that right?
It's right.
7259.
Did you see that? She had to check. She doesn't trust me. Seriously, call the number. It's on the screen as well. You don't have to memorize it just from my voice. And call in about stuff that you're going through. It could be literally anything from like parental drama, friendship drama. It doesn't even have to be drama. You can just call in and be like, hey, I love your show.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, I was going to say, or if you have a question that you want to ask a specific reactor.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely leave those too. And like, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah. We would love to know what reactors you want on as guest. This was obviously not on purpose. Just kidding.
No, it's the
Like
rebound.
I said,
It's a rebound. You're a rebound.
I'm used to coming in second.
I think that's where we should leave it.
No,
honestly.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to also follow this show on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. It really does help this show out and helps us find a new audience. If you are following us everywhere, commenting, giving us 5 stars, really engaging with all of the posts, like it really does mean a lot. And it is what's going to keep this show growing and finding new audiences, finding new homes, and lets us continue to produce it.
Exactly. And also, it's a 5-star show. It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel?
I had a
1 to
great
5
time.
stars.
5, 6.
Okay.
6 stars.
Nice.
So 10 stars.
And
I had
if
a
you
good time.
want
Beba's a great host.
Thank you.
If you want Nick to just come back and do more
I'm scared of you coming back.
ASMR
What?
sex.
Why are you scared of me coming back? I'll come back without shoes on.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can come back.
Come out, feet out, guns out, or whatever. I don't know.
Just come out, hot
Cameras
dogs
feet
out.
You look
You're
at 'em.
upside down the whole time. Should we touch tips to leave? Just do it.
God bless.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Hey, how are you? I haven't even drank any.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, no, I had like a sip, but you know, I'll have a sip. You know. Here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Nicole Plackey.
All right, now we can get really started.